Hello everybody. Well, if you're new here, this is for you. My channel is about staying alive and thriving. What I'm doing here is making my own hydrochloroquine, and how I make it is 2 liters of tonic water and 2 liters of tap water. Never, never, never buy bottled water. Never buy bottled water. I found graphene oxide in my bottled water. And they keep pushing the narrative to drink bottled water because tap water is not safe. Well, I drink tap water all day long with my tea, and it's the bottled water. Trust your tap water. And then there I've gotten this 6 grapefruit peels, just the peels, right? And 6 lemon peels for the citric acid. And then I'm going to let it simmer. That's all there is to it. If you have pine needles works as a good antiviral thing. Pine needles. Also cranberries, if you can get fresh cranberries. Simmer it with cranberries. That's also... what's the word I'm looking for? Anyway. And then I have all this leftover grapefruit, which is fine. I just have some with some sugar and toast in the morning. Before you boil the peels, wash them with soda, baking soda. Make sure they're clean with baking soda. The other way I stay alive is with my Hello High machine. And this is a cannabis oil and butter maker. And it's no stink, because you put the cannabis in there and you hit the button for decarb, and it'll decarb it. And after it decarbs and that just means drying it out, I think. After you decarb it, you add MCT oil. I got some here. Get at Amazon. And about 2 cups to 1 ounce of dry flour. You put the lid on, and no stink all day long. You just let it cook for 4 hours in the MCT oil. And I'm also staying alive by taking my Synthroid, because in the 1990s they replaced my thyroid with Synthroid medication. And they do that. They replace your sugar with diabetes sugar. And then they have to go on diabetes insulin forever. Just like I have to be on this forever. If I stop taking this, and trust me, I have tried. I have weaned myself off many times. But I end up in the hospital every time, dying. So they've totally replaced my thyroid. And I have to take that 1 pill every day. And the other way I stay alive is with the new one. Hydrogen peroxide. Actually, that's even stopping pain. I get a lot of pain in my bones. I have that brittle bone disease. I just smear this around my neck, around my whole neck, and the pain goes away, guys. So I don't know what that's all about. But now I'm going to simmer this for 3 hours. I'm going to strain it and put it in mason jars. And I drink about 1/4 cup of it every day with my orange juice. It works. Oh, one more way I stay alive is I make my own homemade food. Now I know it's scary. Scary, scary, scary to eat meat, and especially when they're tortured. But I have a feeling that I should be eating meat. And I can't allow my imagination to think about all of the shit they're doing to our meat and produce. So I just ignore it. Okay, I ignore the news and I cook from home. Today I'm going to make a pork roast with roasted potatoes and carrots and onions. And then I freeze most of it in different containers. I'll show you. I use these containers to freeze meals. So I always have at least one healthy homemade meal every day. So, and you know when they say drink 8 cups of water? Well, I drink 8 cups of water. I drink tea all day, not coffee. I have 2 cups of coffee in the morning, and then the rest of the time, all day I drink tea. And now I know I'm not the best representative of health, but I am. You just don't realize it, how lucky I am to be alive. As a target, and many people are targets, you get disease. That's the weapon, is the diseases. They can give you heart attacks, they can give you strokes, they can give you food poisoning all day long. But if you take precautions and use, not precautions, I don't want you afraid of anything. If you take care of your own senses and eat what tastes good to you, drink what tastes good to you, you're going to be just fine. And you got to use your own senses. You can't rely on advice. When it comes to these diseases, these weapons, you have to trust your own senses. And I'm going to prove, like right now, it's like I'm just a bit weak, but all of the diseases seem to be gone from my system, other than this fatigue and weakness that I go through. But people that have been following me for a couple of years know what I've been through. And it's been stroke, heart attacks. It's been hell. But here I am, still alive and talking about it. I'm talking about survival skills. And it doesn't take much. It just takes turning off your television and not listening to the fear and getting into your own senses of what tastes good and what tastes bad. And, you know, they took away our cannabis for a reason, too. That is a real healer, cannabis oil and butter. I use in my salad dressings, I use in my candy, and I take at least 3 or 4 candies a day. Try it. You know what? It doesn't hurt you not to try it. Even Frank's trying it now. He's using cannabis oil, and he would never before. And every time every time the TV or the government says no, you say yes. And every time the government says yes, you say no. That's the only way you can use your senses right now, is to go about your business as you always have and ignore the terrorism and take care of your own senses by eating right, drinking right, and don't buy any bottled water. Thanks.